What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I'm going to let a few hundred of y'all come in, and then I'm going in. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm going to give some shout outs to the early birds to show my appreciation on this glorious New Year day. First day of the New Year. We made it, fam. We made it. Condolences to all of those who have lost, all of you who have lost loved ones who did not make it to see this day, who lost loved ones in 2023. I hope 24 be everything that you can imagine it would be for you. I hope you have everything, you get everything your heart desires. Family, I tell you what. Okay, I'll talk about it in a minute. Let me give some shout outs right quick. What's up, Phenom Face Mob? GZ, what up? I see some of y'all got y'all cap locks on. You got to turn those things off. I don't read the caps. Marion Mitchell, what's up, Marion? Big Bird, what it do? Over 50 and fabulous. Shit sound like me. Yeah. Marlena Crawford, what's up? Aaron Gardner, what it do? Reeves Jones is in the building. BB, I see you. Leslie, no, that's not Leslie, that's Leslie. Leslie. Real Men Talk Podcast. That's what I'm talking about, man. We need to hear some real men talk. I'm going in, fam, going in. So this is another one of those chicks, fam, that just pop up out of nowhere. I was unfamiliar with her, but apparently she's been on the scene for a minute. Let me put a picture of her right quick. This person goes by the name of Diamond the Body. And Diamond just recently got herself dragged all over the internet for her unique list of jobs grown men absolutely should not have. I mean, they tore her up. I ain't got no problem with that. The audacity of some people to tell people what kind of job they should have. Okay, fam, let's get into it. Okay, she hopped on social media and she said McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, any fast food restaurant is not okay. If you think that's okay and you're a grown man to work at any of those type of restaurants, something is wrong with you. Leave those jobs to the teenagers. Anything in retail, she said, is off limits for a grown man. Target and Marshalls. Oh man, she absolutely hates guys who work at Target and Marshalls. She said, I don't want to see a grown ass man handing me a dress. Why are you a grown man working at Ross? We're going to come back to that. We'll come back to that. She said that these are jobs that you get when you're in high school or in college. And we'll come back to that also. Yeah, we are absolutely coming back to those two. She said that you men out here who think that those are high value jobs are wrong. You men, now get this one, fam. Oh, this one right here gonna run you hot. You men that think it's high value to work for the city, you're wrong. It's pathetic. It's sad. She said that her nephew can't even get a job at these restaurants because you got a 40-year-old man working. All you men out there who think that you working for the city is a flex, you're wrong. Ain't nothing high value about making $70K a year. You men that thinking working for the city is high value, you're absolutely wrong. She said, oh yeah, and she said, trash men. If you are a trash man, you're wrong. She don't want you. I don't want my man coming home smelling like trash. That's what she said. And we'll come back to that one too. Yeah, we're going to come back to that. Fam, y'all make sure y'all stay tuned because we're going to come back to that one. I promise you I got something for that. She don't want no police officers, no construction workers, no mailmen. You cannot deliver mail. That ain't no flex. That ain't good enough for her. Construction workers and police officers are dead to her. She talk about how these guys drive around in a Toyota and think that they're high value. We are going to come back to that. Oh, yes, we absolutely are. She said, in conclusion, go get some real careers. Become an entrepreneur or something. Own a Lamborghini or something. You're low value. And if you want a high value woman like her, you need to switch your career path. So let's get into it, fam. Let's get into it. Let me get her off the screen right quick. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. First of all, thumbs up if you agree. Thumbs down if you don't. Thumbs up if you agree with this job list that, what's her name again? Body something? Body by Cadillac? Oh, Diamond the Bottom. Okay, Diamond the Body. Thumbs up if you agree with her list of jobs a grown man absolutely should not have. Thumbs down if you disagree. I don't want to be presumptuous. I need to make sure that we're on the same page, because I could be wrong. I could have this all wrong. I'm just thinking in my head, in my common sense, with my common sense compass, I'm thinking that grease from them burgers that she liked to eat at McDonald's and Burger King must have leaked into her brain. That's what I'm thinking. But I could be wrong. I could be absolutely wrong. So let's get into it. She talked about how working at Ross ain't for her. If a man works at Ross, that ain't for her, right? She said, why are you a grown man working at Ross? I don't want no grown man handing me a dress. But I bet you $1 to a donut, she ain't got no problem with a grown man putting her makeup on. A grown man doing her hair. Yeah, that's right. I said it. I said it. I bet she ain't got no problem with that. She said that these are jobs, these fast food restaurant jobs, these are retail or jobs that you get when you're in high school or college. Well, I think you get in where you fit in. How you gonna tell another man, anybody, what kind of job they can have to take care of themselves and their family? Sound like to me she need to be doing some subsidizing. Do some subsidizing, like, hey man, you know what? If you make less than 70K a year, I'll shoot in another 30,000 for you because I got it like that. She said she didn't want a man coming home smelling like trash. Well, that's what happens when you come home to trash. Yeah. Come home to trash, you start smelling like trash. You ain't got to work for the sanitation department to smell like trash. Stick around trash long enough, you'll start smelling like trash. She don't want a man driving around in a Toyota. She said, you're riding around in a Toyota and you think you high value, something is wrong with you. See, the reason why society is off its axis is because we have made a conscious decision to put currency over character. All these people doing all this talking about what they not going to accept and where they not going to eat at, what's inappropriate, what kind of job is inappropriate, what kind of job you need to have. They're the problem. They are the problem with society. In life, you got to do what you got to do until you can do what you want to do. I'll say it again for those in the back who kind of hard of hearing. In life, you do what you got to do until you can do what you want to do. I was 18 years old, 18 years old, cooking chicken at Kentucky Fried Chicken. I was 23 years old, selling newspapers door to door. Now, I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all, fam. I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed because I felt like those jobs were beneath me, especially when I was a cook. I wouldn't even go out, let my face be seen, or go out into the parking lot. In fact, I went into the park. We had a regional manager come in one day and tried to get me to go out into the parking lot and clean the parking lot, and check the parking lot, make sure it was clean. And it was right around the time the bus that I typically would ride was coming through. And I didn't want my schoolmates to see me working at Kentucky Fried Chicken. Not even understanding that an honest day's work for an honest day's pay is something to be proud of. Not even understanding that, hell, at least I got a job. And I probably got more money than half the people on that bus. Because at least I'm working. They're in school. In fact, I know I had more money than most of the kids that was on that bus. And probably some of the grown-ups. But because I had that, I let that stigma slip into my conscience. I didn't really know how to navigate that situation. So I walked off the job rather than do the job. I walked off. When I was selling newspapers door to door, newspaper subscriptions door to door, I used to like the idea that I would sell those papers. I was knocking on doors of people who most likely wouldn't recognize who I was. Because see, at the same time, I was competing in talent shows, talking a whole bunch of stuff in the rap battles. You know, in rap battles, you got to put yourself up, put everybody else down. You know how they go. So you got to act like you got everything going on. You balling, you know what I'm saying? You the man and all that kind of stuff. And boy, I was struggling, man. Boy, I was talking about struggling. But I knew that was not my end. I knew that was just a means to an end. I knew that was not my final stop. I knew at that time I was doing what I had to do till I could do what I wanted to do. Now, beyond that, the comment she made about being a cop or a city worker, you know, city workers like cops or trash man or a mailman, any of those type of positions. A lot of those dudes live better than millionaires do. Because what a lot of people don't understand is there are millionaires who live paycheck to paycheck. A lot of people who are millionaires on paper, meaning that if you add up the house and you add up, you add up the equity in the house and you add up the cars, perhaps they're a millionaire. That's how they got to be a millionaire. You add up the jewelry. But if they miss a few checks in a row, they're going to be on poverty boulevard. And they don't understand how stressful it is for a lot of people who look like they got a lot, trying to keep up with that image. They don't understand how much sleep people lose who that look like they got a lot of stuff. So this guy who's making 70K is sleeping a whole lot better than the guy who makes 700K. He's sleeping a whole lot better because he knows how to budget his money and he's living within his means. But she don't care nothing about that. She the type of chick that'll get a dude killed out there trying to take penitentiary chances to make her happy, to stick by her. And she putting out a lot of erroneous information for a lot of the young girls out there who are impressionable, because a lot of these young girls, they caught up in just getting some money, and they don't care how they get the money, and they don't care how they treated by the person who gives them the money. She has chosen to put currency over character. This is the same chick who claimed that she slept with over 2,000 men. Once I hear some chick slept with over 2,000 men, you can't tell me jack. You can't tell me jack about working honest days, work for honest days pay. You can't tell me nothing. Instead of her out here saying, like, using her life as a cautionary tale and putting out information that could possibly save young girls from going in the same direction that she went and taking the same so-called career path that she took. She's out there exploiting her situation and what she went through. Like, look at me, look at my hair, look at my nails. I got my nails done, I got some jewelry on, I got some money in the bank. Ain't this what you want? Well, this is how you get it. This chick says she used to just down, man, just hitting them and downing them. Talking about just having sex, just down them. And sometimes I have a year where I might just down a whole bunch of them, and then I have another year where it's slow and I be in a relationship with a guy. It's the guys who are desperate. Make no mistake. Only a dude with low self-esteem would be interested in that type of chick. I ain't talking about having sex, just having sex. I'm talking about being in a relationship, because a man who is about something, a high value man with his character, not his money, not a dude who's leading with his wallet, but a dude who leads with his mind, a dude who leads with his character, would never, ever, ever take her seriously. Never take her seriously. Only a dude with low self-esteem would date a chick like that. Only a dude with low self-esteem would wife a chick like that. Only a dude with low self-esteem. Only a dude with low self-esteem would hear what she's saying and say to himself, well, that's what she want. I guess I got to go get it. So I can't work none of these standard jobs. I got to get what she say she need, 60 million a month. Okay, I need to go figure out how I can get 60 million a month. I know. Stick them up. I know. So scam them, sell some drugs. I'm gonna do whatever just to get her. And guess what always happened? I bet she got a body count. I bet she know a lot of dudes in prison. I bet she know a lot of dudes who've been killed. 2,000 dudes? I bet she know a lot of dudes who've been killed. A lot of them in prison. Oh, and she absolutely, I don't know if she got kids or not, but she absolutely a candidate to be a single mother. She absolutely that type. Young girls out there, if you're listening, this ain't the type of life you want. This ain't the type of chick you listen to. She don't know what the next man goals are. It's chicks like her with low self-esteem. Oh, make no mistake, she has low self-esteem. It's chicks like her who have low self-esteem that has these dudes out here with low self-esteem taking penitentiary chances to put a smile on her face so they can get in her stained panties. Yeah, fam. Ain't no way ain't no demons up in there. I really detest this pocket watching society that constantly berates those with less. I really detest it. I really detest this pocket watching society that elevates currency over character. Let me tell you something. Pride comes before the fall. And pride has a way of humbling the high and mighty. Way too many people out here who ain't got nothing going for themselves but hustling and just getting money by any means necessary. Let me explain something to you, fam. Anybody can get money. Hell, you can get money by winning the lottery. You really don't have to be really smart to get to money. You're gonna have to be smart to maintain it, though. You're gonna have to be smart to make it grow, to put the money to work and make it make more money. But just because a person getting money don't mean that they're a good person. And this is why a lot of us are in toxic relationships. Because we think everything is about money. We don't care about character. And then we wonder why we get what we get. We wonder why we don't have no real friends. We wonder why we get backstabbed by our so-called friends. We wonder why we end up by ourselves. We wonder why nobody really want to mess with us, really like us. Going around taking a dump on everybody and then wonder why nobody want to deal with you. And it's everybody's fault but yours. I'll bet you $1 to a donut that every bad thing, the reason why she ain't got what she want in life right now, every time she ain't got a man, it's always all of the men who she slept with fault. All you young ladies out there listening, You can follow that advice if you want to, and I promise you, you're gonna get what she getting. A lot of these people ain't happy as they pretend to be. It's a front. When they jump online and they talk tough, what they gonna do and what they have and what they taking, what they ain't taking, all that old talking with their fingernail, making all that noise and shit. They not happy. They faking. It's a front. It's a defense mechanism to get through the day. So they create the chaos. And then when people talk about them, some people got something to say, then they get offended. I'm pretty sure she's going to be really offended by what a lot of people have to say about this post that she made. But nobody would have said anything if she'd have kept her thoughts to herself. She's projecting. If that's what she likes, if she say, this is what I like, this is me, but she's making a lot of generalizations. And even if she was just talking about what she likes, because there are young, impressionable girls out there who want to have money, who want to get flued out, who want to have the foreign car and all of that. They're going to follow. They're going to follow. It's going to be the blind leading the blind. And by the time they catch they snap, just like her, it's going to be too late. What's up, Nikki B? Judge Dredd's in the building. What's up, Judge? Rob D. What's up, Rob? Thurman Jr. Preston the Dragon. And Happy New Year to everybody, fam. We made it. We made it. A lot of people can't say that. I see Kent watching from Trinidad. What's up, bro? Kendra Logan. Gloria Brown. What's up? Gregory Moore, Long Beach, California, in the building. DeAndre Durham. Who is that? Danny? What's up, Danny? Here's a picture of old girl again. That's made up, you know. Now they say a lot of that is some extra work or whatever, but it don't even matter to me, you know, like, because I wouldn't be remotely interested in some chick like that. I don't even mess with chicks like that at all. I don't mess with chicks that go on the internet and talk all their business. I don't do that at all. I stay a million miles away from them. This is Diamond the Body. This is the chick who listed her list of jobs that she feels grown men should not have. I'll give you a recap right quick. She said that working in McDonald's, Burger King, or Wendy's, or any fast food restaurant, if you think that's okay, something's wrong with you. If you're a grown man, something is wrong with you. Funny she didn't say if you're a grown woman, something is wrong with you. This is just for the men. She said, leave those jobs to the teenagers. She also said she got a problem with grown men who work at Target and Marshalls. And then she said, I don't want no grown-ass man handing me a dress. Why are you a grown man working at Ross? Working at Ross, a grown man. These are jobs you get in high school or college. Well, I don't know, family. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Don't grown ass men and women have to direct the youngsters, the kids, the teenagers who work at those stores? Or should just women be allowed to work there and manage the kids? How does that go? Man can't get that kind of action. He can't do it. I find it funny that she said that she don't want a grown ass man handing her a dress, but I bet she ain't got no problem with a grown man doing her makeup or her hair. I bet she don't leave those jobs to the kids. She says she don't like men who are police officers. She's saying a grown man who is a police officer, a construction worker, a mailman, a trash man. That ain't no flex. That ain't nothing to her. Ain't nothing high value about those jobs to the bodybuilder. What's her name? Diamond the Body. Yeah, Diamond the Body. Ain't nothing high value about that to her. That ain't no real job for a grown man. Being a police officer, construction worker, a mailman, ain't no grown man got no business doing those type of jobs. She said, if you drive around in a Toyota, you got to be crazy to think you're a high-valued man. Family, let me explain something to you. I know billionaires who own a Toyota. I know a couple of billionaires who own Toyotas. I know billionaires who own Hondas. This argument is about as useless as the argument about women who judge a man's value by the shoes on his feet. Now, I got it. The dude got on some shoes and shoes got holes in them and stuff like that. You can kind of tell, okay, dude need a little help. But it's dudes who are billionaires who walk around with Chuck Taylors on, the $60 Chuck Taylors, billionaires. And then you got dudes who ain't got two nickels to rub together, but they got a pair of $1,500 Jordans on. They got that. It's some really messed up people out here, man. Really messed up. This is the same chick who says she had sex with over 2,000 men. Isabelle Martinez. What's up, Isabelle? Michael Ross. Patricia Brown. Ink Spot. What up? Again, fam, before I shut it down, make sure y'all smash up the likes before you leave out, fam. Hit that like button before you go. Just keep this in mind, fam, no matter what you got going on. You got to put your blinders on so you don't see all the distractions over here and over here. That's why horses are so focused when they're running. When they put those, I think they call them blinders, whatever they call them. When they put those things on, they running straight ahead. They don't even see what's happening over here or over here because they focus on what's in front of them, not what's in front of the next person. So you do what you got to do till you do what you want to do. And when you're doing what you want to do, man, who gives a damn what everybody else thinks? No more talk.